Have you ever wondered the differences in the different types of custody and how that affects key decision making regarding the upbringing of your children and where the kids will actually live depending on what type of custody you might receive or be awarded? So what's the difference between joint custody, sole custody, and parenting, which affects the access schedules with the kids and where they reside? First, let me clarify a common misunderstanding. Whichever parent has the right to make key and important decisions for the kids and where the kids actually live are two totally separate topics. Custody refers to the ability to make major decisions related to the children, such as education, healthcare, and religious upbringing. The word custody is often associated with where the children live. However, parents can share custody even if the children live primarily with one parent. Shared custody is often confused with what is really shared parenting, which refers to access to the children. Access is the time spent with the parent who does not live with the children the majority of the time. Shared custody, as it is often referred to, is usually if the children live more than 40% of the time with each parent. So usually it's a 50-50 split in that scenario. So there can be joint custody, sole custody, and then depending on the kids' living arrangements, shared custody or shared access, which is shared parenting. With joint custody, the kids can live primarily with one parent, but with joint custody, both parents make all major decisions such as education, religion, and non-emergency health care for the kids together. Custody is about rights to make parental decisions regarding the children. With sole custody, kids can live primarily with one parent or even split time between both parents, but with sole custody, only one parent is awarded the rights to make major decisions such as education, religion, and non-emergency health care for the kids. Custody is about rights to make parental decisions. If the kids spend their time, let's say 50-50 between the parents, then it's often a combination of joint custody, where both parents make key decisions, combined with shared parenting, which is often referred to as shared custody. But custody has nothing to do with where and when the kids live. Now you might be wondering, if you agree to joint custody or shared, does that mean you must accept less child support? The answer is no. The amount of child support is based on physical living arrangements of the children and the income of the spouse who's required to pay the child support. Furthermore, there are federal child support guidelines governing how much child support you will receive. Again, based on physical living arrangements of the children and the income of the spouse who pays the child support. Has nothing to do with custody, which is the right to make decisions. Child support formulas and calculations are not based on joint custody or sole custody. I also remind you that these formulas apply here in Ontario, but may differ in other provinces or states. So if you know someone who has given you advice or told you something different, remember that their advice might not be relevant or particular to your situation. Anything you hear should and always be verified with a licensed professional who knows the unique circumstances of your divorce. If you're thinking about divorce or currently getting divorced and you have questions, by all means send me an email at mike@thedivorceguy.ca and I'd be happy to answer your questions if it's in my area of expertise, or I'd be happy to refer you to other experts who I have the utmost respect for. Also, be sure to check out my friends over at divorcespecialistgroup.com. You're never obligated to work with any of their professionals, only who you need and only if you want. But they really do have the best vetting process to make sure they have the best professionals for you. Remember to click on subscribe. And they also, by the way, Divorce Specialist Group also offers some free downloads, one being a divorce checklist that I really encourage you to go download and check out.